Hey everyone, welcome back. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wished your waist looked a little more defined and your curves a little more pronounced? Because if the answer is yes, you are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. This workout is designed specifically to target those two goals at the same time, slimming the waist and building a rounder, fuller backside. And when you combine both in one session, the results speak for themselves. This is the Hourglass Challenge, and it is done entirely at home. No equipment, no gym, no excuses. Just you, your body, and the commitment to show up every single day and do the work. Your dream silhouette is not as far away as you think. Let's go. Before we get into it, here is what you need to know about today's session. We have multiple exercises targeting your obliques, your glutes, and your hips, the exact muscle groups responsible for that hourglass shape. The obliques are what create the illusion of a smaller waist when they are toned and defined. The glutes are what give you that lift and roundness in the back. Train both consistently, and the transformation happens faster than most people expect. Every exercise today has been chosen with a purpose, so bring your full focus to every single rep. Are you ready? Let's get started. We are opening with crossbody mountain climbers. Get into a high plank. Hands directly under your shoulders, body in one straight line from head to heels, core completely braced. From there, drive your right knee toward your left elbow. Bring it back, then drive your left knee toward your right elbow. That diagonal motion is what makes this exercise so powerful for the waist. You are engaging your obliques on every single rep, which over time is exactly what creates that tighter, more defined midsection. Keep your hips level and resist the urge to let them rise up or sink down. The plank position is doing as much work as the leg drive, so hold it tight. Go at a pace that lets you feel every rep rather than just flying through the motion. Breathe out as you drive the knee in, breathe in as you bring it back. Your core should be burning within the first few reps, and that burn is your obliques doing exactly what you need them to do. Straight into reverse crunches. Lie flat on your back, bend your knees in toward your chest, and use your lower abs to drive your hips up off the mat. Lower back down with control and repeat. No swinging, no momentum, just pure core contraction lifting those hips. This exercise targets the lower abdominal region, which plays a huge role in how the front of your midsection looks. A strong lower core pulls everything in and tight, which directly contributes to that slimmer waist appearance. Make sure your lower back stays in contact with the mat as you lower your hips back down and pause at the bottom before driving back up. Every rep is intentional. Every rep counts. Next, we have the Spider-Man plank. Back into your plank position, and this time bring one knee out to the side toward the elbow on the same side. It is a lateral knee drive rather than the diagonal we did earlier, and it hits the obliques from a slightly different angle, which is exactly what we want. The variety in direction means your waist muscles are getting attacked from multiple angles throughout this workout. And that is the kind of comprehensive training that produces real visible changes. Hold your plank tight between every single rep, and do not let your hips rotate or drop. The challenge is maintaining perfect position while your legs are moving and your obliques are firing. Embrace that challenge. We move into crossbody climbers again. You have done these already, so by now you know how they should feel. That deep burn in the sides of your core is the obliques working. This time, push yourself a little harder. Drive that knee in further. Squeeze a little tighter at the point of contact, and keep your hips as still as possible. The more deliberate you are, the more you get out of every second of this exercise. Stay focused and keep that core completely engaged from the first rep to the last. Russian twists are next, and this is where the waist work gets serious. Sit up with your knees bent, lean your torso back to about 45 degrees, and rotate side to side. You can keep your feet on the floor or lift them to increase the difficulty. The rotation is what directly works the obliques and the deeper rotational muscles of your core, the exact muscles that, when trained consistently, pull your waist in and give it that hourglass definition. Go slow on every rotation, pause at the end of each side, and squeeze. Feel the contraction. Do not rush through these because speed kills the benefit. Controlled, deliberate twists every single rep. Now we shift focus to the part of this challenge that is going to build your backside. And this is where things get exciting. Your glutes are actually one of the largest and most trainable muscle groups in your body, which means they respond well to consistent, targeted work. The exercises coming up are going to create that lift, that roundness, and that shape that makes the waist look even smaller by contrast. When your glutes are developed and your waist is tight, the hourglass shape becomes undeniable. Glute bridges are next. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Drive your hips up toward the ceiling by squeezing your glutes as hard as you possibly can at the top. Hold that squeeze for a full second before lowering back down. That pause at the top is everything. It is the moment where your glutes are under maximum tension, and that tension is what builds the muscle. Do not rush through the reps. Drive up, squeeze hard, hold, lower down with control, and repeat. You should feel this entirely in your glutes and hamstrings. If you are feeling it mostly in your lower back, bring your feet a little closer to your body and focus on initiating the movement with a glute squeeze rather than a back extension. Into donkey kicks now. Get on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. From there, kick one leg back and up toward the ceiling, keeping your knee bent at 90 degrees. Squeeze your glute hard at the top of the movement. Hold for just a moment, then lower back down without letting your knee touch the floor. The constant tension, never fully resting at the bottom, is what makes this exercise so effective for building that round shape. Keep your hips square to the ground throughout. The moment your hip rotates open to allow a higher kick, you have lost the glute engagement and turned it into a hip flexor exercise. Keep everything level and let the glute do the lifting. Complete all reps on one side before switching. Fire hydrants are next, and they complement the donkey kick perfectly. Stay on all fours, and this time, lift one knee out to the side, like a dog at a fire hydrant. This movement targets the side of the gluteus medius, which is the muscle responsible for that rounded, full shape when viewed from behind. It is often undertrained, and when you finally start working it directly, the change in your backside shape is noticeable. Lift that knee as high as you can while keeping your hips level, squeeze at the top, and lower with control. Again, complete all reps on one side before switching, so the muscle gets the full workload without rest. Curtsy lunges are next, and this one works both goals at the same time. Step one foot back and across your body into a curtsy position, lower your back knee toward the ground, then drive back up through your front heel. This movement hits the outer glute and the inner thighs simultaneously, which is exactly the combination that builds that hip and glute shape while also tightening the area around your waist through the core stability required to balance and control the movement. Keep your chest tall, your core braced, and drive through that front heel with power on every single rep. Alternate sides and keep the pace controlled. Lateral lunges are up next to target the inner and outer thighs and the glutes from yet another angle. Step wide to one side, sit your hips back as you bend the stepping leg, keep the other leg straight, then drive back to center and repeat on the other side. The wide stance and the hip hinge motion puts the glutes under a stretch and a load at the same time, which is one of the most effective ways to build muscle. Keep your chest up, your back neutral, and really sit into that lunge as deep as your mobility allows. We are closing today's session with sumo squats. Feet wide, toes turned out, and sink deep into a squat. The wide stance shifts the emphasis onto the inner thighs and the glutes in a way that a regular squat simply does not. Drive your knees out in line with your toes as you lower, squeeze your glutes hard as you drive back up, and stand tall at the top before going right back down. Go as deep as you can with good form. The deeper the squat, the more glute activation you get. Feel the burn in those inner thighs and glutes and know that every single rep is adding to the shape you are working toward. That is your session done. Every oblique exercise you did today is working toward that slimmer, more defined waist. Every glute exercise is building toward that rounder, fuller backside. And when both are developing at the same time, the hourglass shape starts to appear in a way that is genuinely transformative. Come back tomorrow, stay consistent with this challenge, and trust that what you are building right now is exactly what you set out to achieve. The results are coming. See you tomorrow.